Do you want to have kids around the same time? I feel like maybe
Dude,
you
kids
coordinate
become
that.
best friends.
besties.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point you would coordinate that. Like make sure you both have girlfriends, eventually wives that are like friends with each other.
Oh, we'll force
Coordinate, yeah.
That's funny. I've planned out that exact same thing with my best buddy. The
Yeah.
exact
Really?
same thing. Oh yeah, 100%. We're gonna have friends. Our kids are going to be best friends, and our wives are gonna have to be.
Dude, I had never thought about that ever.
I've
in my
never
life.
really thought about
But
that.
I thought
imagine
about
Serious?
that
our
so
kids
much.
That was
go
my
up
first
together
thought,
and start
yeah.
a YouTube channel together.
YouTube channel. God.
Yo, I've never thought about this before. That's so interesting.
Yeah.
We're terrified of kids,
No.
Just in general.
just in general.
Period.
Kids are scary.
They'd be freaky.
I never know how to talk to kids. Because there's like a switch when they're like, older where you can have more of a conversation. But it's like a child.
like a little baby.
But like I talk to him like I do a dog. I'm just like, good, that's great. Yeah, but I don't know how to talk
I think
to
you
kids.
can, like at least for someone like 5 and under, you can be like, yeah, talk to him like that. I'm honestly
I don't
not sure
know.
either.
I feel like you'll learn a lot when you have a kid.
What do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's different if it's your own. But if I'm like talking to another kid, I never know what to say.
Yeah, it is scary. Do you want kids?
One day.
One day.
I've always
when
wanted.
is one day though?
I would be happy like 5 years from now.
Okay.
How old are you
So
right now?
33. So
Okay,
like
that's
38.
good.
My parents were 38. My mom was 38. I think my dad was like 36 or 37 when they had me.
Okay.
So I felt like in my mind that's a good age because
Okay.
I always want to do everything I want to do before having kids.
Yes.
And that includes like traveling. Like going to Japan is like a big goal of mine. So to be able to travel, get that out of the way, and feel like I've accomplished everything I need to, so that I could focus on another chapter.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I feel like having a child now, that would take a priority over other things. Where right now I want to focus on other things.
Yeah, that's good.
I have a question. What do you think about the age of 27? Like
Having a
kids?
kid at
Oh
27.
no!
Oh.
Just like in general, like do you
You
think
being
27?
past 27.
Yeah, you being past 27. Do you see 27 being like, oh, I was still like super young then, or like?
Did you have your life kind of figured out? Or where
I
were you?
felt like I did. I felt like I haven't changed much, honestly.
Really?
If the only difference, I had more energy. I feel like at 27, like stay out later and like wake up early and not feel like completely wrecked, and then also be able to have a few drinks and be totally fine the next day.
Oh yeah, I still never get hangovers.
Okay,
That's insane.
to me that's really
insane.
the
I
only
don't get
difference.
hangovers. Either.
What?
Yeah.
I wake up the next day like,
Oh, the other difference is that it's easier to get in good shape.
Oh,
So like if you
it
go to the
takes
gym,
longer.
yeah. So like back then I could go to the gym and see way more progress. Like I would probably have to work 50% harder to get the same results as I would at 27.
oh, that makes
Dang,
sense.
that's
Yeah.
so.
But we got to get to the gym.
Gotta get to the gym.
So I would say take advantage of it now. If there's anything, it's just like the energy you have. You could focus a little bit better. You could sleep a little less. You could
Is there
work out a
anything
bit
that you
harder.
wish you could have done that you probably are not gonna do because you kind of passed that age?
Not. I feel like I did everything. Like the only thing you could go back and say is, "Oh, I wish I partied more," and like.
Yeah.
But I was never into that. Like I would rather have worked. So now it's like, yeah, it'll be a little awkward if I go into these places. Even now, like I went to the bungalow in Santa Monica. If you've been there,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
the old one there, and I remember like going in there and seeing everyone is like 21 to 25, and I felt out of place.
Wow.
And you'd hear these conversations like, "Oh yeah, I just got this internship. This and that." I'm so out of it. It's like
An internship, dude.
fucking internships, man. Get away. No, I felt out of place. I now feel awkward going in and being old in places where like I thought I would fit in and I don't. Same with a lot of like the YouTube events. I'm old, and it's like all these young like 18 to 25-year-old like TikTokers and like shorts
Yeah.
people and vloggers and just all these vloggers, these prank channels. I know I feel out of place.
Are you scared of being older?
No, I look forward to it. Like I like
Really?
the idea of being a grandpa. I don't know why. It's just like
Where do you think that comes from?
I don't know. I've always
incredible great.
Yeah,
You'd be
I've always,
the crankiest.
Dude,
like you
I
walk
wanna
out with
be
your
that
little
one.
thing, like the guy from
I want to be
Up.
so.
That's
I
you.
want to embarrass people at Thanksgiving dinner. Say the most outlandish stuff. And people are like, "Oh, that's just grandpa."
Yeah,
I'm like, "Oh, this Starbucks coffees. That's why you're broke." You know, I want to be like that. I've always gravitated towards older people for whatever reason. Like I relate better to them. I see like wisdom in what they have to say. They have experience. I think you learn a lot from old people. So I've always just like ever since I was a kid, I'd hang out with like the adults.
Wow. How about
So-
you, Jack? You feel the same?
Like looking forward to old age.
Yeah. Or,
I've always loved the age that I've been at.
Wow.
to be honest.
And
So
you're
was-
25.
I'm 25.
25. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm thrilled to be 25, and I'm sure as I grow older, like I'm just gonna enjoy different things. And here's the thing that I found really interesting: when I was like 16, I had this crisis because I've always been pretty juvenile, like liked childish things and stuff like that. And
You
when
still
I was,
do, Jack.
Well, yeah, I still do in some capacity, sure. But like when I was 16, like pulling pranks on my friends and being kind of an idiot, you know, like that was my favorite thing. It would bring me so much happiness, and I was so scared that as I got older, like it would be weird. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm like 25 and I'm still pulling like childish pranks and stuff like that, and everyone's like, "What are you doing?" It's like, get a job.
gets better
But
with age.
as I got older, I noticed I would have the same happiness and joy, but just from other things. And I think that's just a part of maturing, is that as you grow older, you can still get that same happiness that you had when you were a kid, but just from different things.
Right. Yeah.
And so I'm expecting the rest of my life to be like that. You know, once I'm 40, maybe just hanging out with my kids is like the most thrilling thing in the entire world. Maybe it's
Yeah.
better than everything I've experienced before.
Yeah, your priorities are different. It was
Exactly.
really, I had a horrible crisis of getting older for such a long time. We still kind of do. And I was like asking my dad about that. I was like, do you feel like sad that you're 60?
Does it just suck?
That's probably
Like,
the
does that-
best conversation for him to
horrible?
have.
The
Does that,
I'm so
6-year-olds.
happy.
like suck for you? And he goes, you know, you guys always say that like the 20s, your 20s are going to be your best years of your life. And I would say my 20s were the best years of my life. And then I turned 30. And then my 30s were the best years of my life for different reasons. And then I turned 40 and they were the best years of my life for different reasons. And I never thought about it like that. I was always like, oh, my party phase, my travel phase, my dating around phase is going to be the best years of my life. And they probably will be for those reasons. But the reasons will always change and will grow so much as people. So I thought that was really cool. And that alleviated so much anxiety about me getting older.
yeah.
Damn, dropping wisdom on
All
us.
perspective. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone follow Dumb and Wise.
Hey!
Check it out.
It's another dad quote. His dad is a genius.
That's a genius.
It's somewhat off topic. How do you do your hair?
It's very off
Thank
topic.
you, dude. Trying my best out there. Shout out.
Do you use a blow dryer?
I do.
Do you use a blow dryer?
Hell yeah.
What?
Dyson blow dryer.
You guys gotta teach
super
me that.
bougie, bro.
What's the strategy? How do you
Dude.
do this?
I've had the same haircut since I was like 10. It's pretty bad.
Okay.
So
Shout out Anuko
Yeah.
hairstylist, our buddy that owns a barbershop. I've been going to him. He's been giving me advice, and I just recently, like a year ago, started using this paste. So, dude, go for it, man.
Okay.
Just like different, you know, just try a bunch of different things. But I would say volume is the best thing that's ever happened to my hair.
Okay.
Interesting. So I was talking to Brett and Joseph, those, you know, Brett Maverick and
Yeah.
Blue Man, and they said you need to use a blow dryer. It's like the most important thing if you want to have good and consistent hair as a guy. So Brett gave me a blow dryer, and I was using it, and it makes my hair look
It's so bad.
Oh no!
Really so bad.
Horrible.
Or I'll show you guys. I'll show photos up on the camera now.
It's
like
like really bad to the point where I'm like, Jack, you cannot.
Yeah.
Are you
do
just
the
doing it
podcast.
wrong, or is it just
I
the blow
must be.
dryer?
I must be doing it wrong. I hope that's the case.
As soon as I saw it, I started like laughing.
do you put
It's like,
product in after blow dry?
kind of, I put a little bit of product in.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just a skill.
Do you not like your hair right now? Is that why you're wearing a hat?
I mean,
That's hot.
That's hot.
change the camera.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
I mean that's hat head, obviously. So
Sure.
Yeah.
doesn't usually look like that, guys. But yeah,
Do you
I,
want to like focus on your hair?
I think it
or
would be
no?
a level up. Yeah, because I think hat head Jack is just
Do you like beard jack?
this is lazy Jack is beard. I think it looks a little bit good with some 5 o'clock shadow, to be honest.
I agree.